this is Ashi from Crafting with Ashi, and this is a little happy birthday card I'm making today using copper foil and copper heat embossing. So let's get started. Okay, supplies you're going to need is blueberry bushel card base. This is in standard A6 card base. That's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. This is the Designer Series paper. The DSP is our in colours, because blueberry bushel is our 2018 to 20 in colour, and this is one of the patterns from the in colour family stack. And then we've got a little bit of Whisper white scrap, and then we've got some copper foil sheet as well. So let's get started. The stamp set we're going to be using today is an older one called Label Me Pretty. I'm going to be using this stamp here that says Happy Birthday, and we're going to be heat embossing it in copper embossing powder. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is using my embossing buddy here across my piece of cardstock, just to sort of stop any static. Okay, so put it back in there before the powder goes everywhere. And then we're going to be using first the mark ink, and we're going to be just get that good and inky. Whoops, it is a sticky ink pad, so it will stick like you heard it, and then just put it down and hold it. Yeah, you won't see anything because it's just a clear sticky ink. The magic will happen now when we start our heat embossing, so let's put that aside. And I'm just working here over a coffee filter to contain the mess. Okay, and let's see, here is our embossing powder. So it's just a lovely coppery embossing powder, and we're just going to pour it on. You don't need very much, most of it's going to go back in the pot. And I usually just like to put on a second coat just to check I've got everything. Yeah, that looks good. So let's put this back in our pot before we have an accident, which I already have had, but anyway. I am not the best with powders and stuff, but no problem, we can just scoop that away. Okay, so now we're going to heat this up. I'm going to bring my heat tool. I'm going to actually keep it away from the powder for about 30 seconds so it gets up good and hot, and then I will heat emboss. You'll know it's done when you see it's changed from that dull colour to this nice shiny colour that you can see when it catches the light. Okay, that's lovely. So now we're going to cut that out, and we're going to be using our layering oval dies, and I'm going to be using one of the plain ovals to cut that out, and then I'm going to be using one of the scalloped ovals here to cut out our copper sheet. So I'm going to put that through my big shot and be back. So I've cut our pieces out, there you go. So now I'm just going to stick them together, some snail, just on the back of the Whisper white, and then they should layer perfectly with each other like that. Lovely. So bringing back our DSP, I'm just going to put some snail on the back of here. Okay, and before I stick it down, I'm going to put some ribbon, and this is our copper trim. Okay, and I'm just going to have some coming from the one side through to the other side. Let's stick it down, cut off the excess. Okay, check that it's sort of straight. It is. Now we're going to put that down there, and then we're going to just put some dimensionals on the back here. Eee, backing doesn't want to come off. Yeah, they're all off. And then stick that down like that. And then last touches, we're going to be using some enamel dots. And these are the Happiness Blooms enamel dots that we're going to be using. Okay, get my pokey tool, and I'm going to be using these ones here, this middle size, I think. It's sticking to me and not to my pokey tool, but what's new? Come on. Doesn't want to play ball. But anyway, come on. Now, when in doubt, use your finger. Now I've dropped it in the wrong place. There we go. That'll do. Keep my fat fingers out the way. Okay, so those are the two cards. That's the one I made before, so one just made now. There you go. I think they're really simple, really nice, they're elegant cards. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know. If you want any information, supply list, measurements, it'll be on the blog post that goes with this video. And thirdly, I've actually started up a Facebook group called All Things Crafty, Crafting with Ashi, where we can share our creations, inspire each other, ask questions, etc. So please do hop on and join us. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye!